Good morning. Good morning. Hello, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well after the Christmas celebration or whatever it is, whatever religious deal you got going on. Because really, it's about your soul, the soul of the person. I was going to write a Night Before Christmas, my own version. I'd started it, but I didn't finish it. But it was the night before Christmas and all through the house. Not a creature was stirring, not even that louse. It's not a happy ending for the person who was the louse. Okay, here we go. Are we on? You are looking live. We have sound. We have everything. I should do a sound check, really. Not this one, though. Should I do this one? Let's see if this works. Will it hear me? No, I better plug it in. I think we're good. Let's see why we're not. My hair's curly hair. Oh, I do have curly hair. I've got curly hair everywhere. That's not true down there. Okay, here we go now. Ready? And we're rocking and well, see, that's it. It's that residence. There they go. It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Where's everybody? Hey, good morning. Jeez. Marcus Lee's here, and ask Eve. My dear Eve. Eve, I trust as this new year approaches, we'll be seeing more of you. And I hope you have a dandelion. No, a dandelion. You know, you could do that either way. But no, dandelion, the weed, the grass. Chewed on a piece of grass. My cup runneth over. Look at that. Oh, I'm soon to, because of my dear friend, the cup, be living a life, high crimes and misdemeanors, a life of royalty. Thank you, Kathy, very much. You know, I mean that. I do. Thanks. Let me get, what is going on here? Joe? Hey, Joe? You can count on me, Joe? Yeah, I don't do a good President Obama. I don't know why. Joe? That's right, Joe. Okay. Why is that so? Kathy, I see you there. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I do this now. I've made a change in my system, and I forgot because, you know, it was only yesterday, and then, you know, yesterday is like for a long time ago. Is everything okay? Does someone sound checks and whatever checks? Just let me know. Good morning, Saren. Hi, Saren. So good to see you. It's so nice to see the beautiful voice of Saren appear. Because in my mind, see, all of you, I know what you sound like. Most of you, I know what you sound like. And that's, it's very comforting, my friends. Okay, I guess that's good, Joe. All right, so good morning, and you can hear me great. Thank you, Striper. Good to see you. I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. Man, I couldn't sleep at all last night. Bump. I woke up. This is like a first for me. Not a first. Hi, Isabella. So good to see you. I'm doing all right, thank you. And how are you? I was about to tell you, I woke up at 9:30 this morning. And you know, Joe likes to have his 3 hours or so. And thank you for the kind words, Kathy. I don't feel so. I think I have sleep in my eye, but I tried to wash it out. Handsome, but thanks. I appreciate that. And I'm coffee. I shouldn't drink this much coffee because, well, the teeth, you know, but I think it looks crazy if I'm drinking coffee through a straw. But you keep water by. Now, coffee is mostly water. It only stains if you leave it on there. You know, if you take coffee out of, you know, grind up some coffee, right? And you rub it on your teeth and leave it there for a long time, that won't work. Water. Okay. I've been a subscriber for a while now. I miss Angela, though. Well, did you reach out to Angela? Angela doesn't really, this isn't her thing. The morning show, the morning Joe, the Joe Daddy, the whatever we're going to label me. But I'll let her know you were asking about her, Isabella. I miss Angela too. She's not here right now. Okay, knock, knock. Who's there? Boo, boo hoo. Stop crying and I'll tell you. Striper, that might work on your children, but it's nuts. Okay, thank you. Boo hoo. Stop crying. I'll tell you. So we have Isabella, we haven't seen in a while. Marcus Lee. Marcus Lee. And Ask Eve. It's so good to see Ask Eve. Eve, drop me a line. I hope everything is going well. You send me, you can catch me up on things that are happening. I sound perfect in California. That's nice. Last time I was there, they said, get out of here. No, not really. Matab. Matab. Good morning. Good morning for me. Parumpum. Parumpum. Oh, it's a rim shot. A rim shot is. I got you, Kathy. I got your sound effects. Parumpum. Parumpum. Well, let's hope in the new year that Striper comes up with a better joke. But no, we'll use it because it's the only one we have. We have dad jokes that are, dad jokes could be New Year's Day. New Year's Day would be when? Wednesday? What is going on here? Yeah. Maybe, yeah, we'll have a New Year's Day. It may be a little later. It's a holiday. Bowl games, college bowl games. And how about that NFL? My goodness, is that... Ooh, and the games on Saturday were unbelievable. I'll tell you what, the National Collegiate Championship in football is going to be held, I believe, on the 13th. What's that date, Joe? Let's check it out because you're not going. I know, but let's just take a look, all right? Sure, why not? Sure. I have a particular set of skills. Okay, here we go. Sure. That's how Liam Neeson says sure. He goes, sure. All right, what am I supposed to do now? Oh, the month. Okay, advance it. Oh, yeah. On the Monday the 13th is a national championship in football. And it will be Clemson. What a exciting game that was. Clemson versus, who did they play? They played, let me see, Oklahoma played LSU. LSU won. And Clemson played Ohio State. Now, my beloved Washington Redskins, I'm an NFC East fan. I think the way we sneak into the playoffs, but Philadelphia is awarded it because those are the rules. The Redskins are going to pick number 2 in the draft this spring, which is good. It means it's good for the draft, but it doesn't mean it's good for their previous season. It means they finished, out of 32 teams, they finished 31. So that really blows, or sucks, or it doesn't do any good for me. But here we go. Kathy Jamal, all the holidays are on Joe Daddy days. Oh, that's so sweet. You know what? It is. It's always a holiday, and maybe we should use that moniker going through the new year. Happy holidays. It's Joe Daddy Day. It's Joe Daddy. Okay, we'll come up with something. All right, we have Saren. Okay, so how was everyone's holiday? Everyone had a nice Christmas, I hope. Yeah, Denver won. But see, Denver played. Who did Denver play, Kath? And there may be for example, Baltimore. A friend of mine said, I can't believe Baltimore. I mean, Minnesota's terrible. Kirk Cousins is terrible, blah, blah, blah. I said, well, Kirk Cousins didn't play. If they had played the regular, they risked someone getting hurt. The outcome did not affect their standing in the playoffs. They could not move up or down. So they rested their starters. I would have done it too. Hell, I tried to rest myself and I couldn't. I couldn't get to sleep last night. I'm glad it was good. I'm glad it was great. I'm glad all of you who have children, I hope that they had a wonderful Christmas experience, our commercial experience. Some of you are God-fearing and they probably went to church, which is great. That was some of the best music as a kid. I still remember those songs. Yeah. Yes, I do. Not the commercial ones you hear, starting in August. I'm talking about the ones that were inside the church, the cathedral, I used to, believe it or not, given my fascination with, I guess some would call him the man upstairs. Could be a woman upstairs. I don't think anyone's upstairs. But anyway, my fascination with it. I used to sing in Washington, D.C., some of the largest cathedrals. Look up online, the Shrine of the Immaculate Conception. That ought to tell you right there, it's Catholic. The Immaculate Conception. I think it is Immaculate. Was it Immaculate Conception? Something like that. Something ridiculous, but I know that now. Okay. All right, Raiders are our rivals. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're Denver. Right. We aren't going anywhere with this season, but it's nice to win every once in a while. No. And you have a terrific, I hope he's all right. Cortland, what's his name? Cortland Sutherland? Cortland, what is that guy's name? I always put him on my DraftKings. I like him. He's a good receiver. He got banged up a little bit. You hate to see someone get banged up, even when they're not going anytime. Okay, there's no reason to watch them get banged up and want them to get hurt. I don't want them. But when they're just playing out the string and they're going into their off season and maybe they're going to be spending time with family, maybe they're just going to chill, go on vacation or something, and they get injured in the last game. I hate that. That's the worst. Yes, it's worse if it's the penultimate game next to the last as well, except even if it's the first game, you don't like it, but you know what I mean. You can always have to stay focused when you're doing your job, because you never know when it could be the last day you're doing it. That's why I'm so focused here, talking to all of you. I never know when somebody's going to pull the plug on me. All right. What computer do I use? I have a Mac. Mac, see? That's right. It's Mac, see? I have an iMac with a 20, if they came in 24 inch, is that it? I don't know. It's big. It goes from up here to down there. Up there. No, I have an intern for the weekend because he is a college student and he asked if he could do it. So I'm letting him watch the booth. But when I looked up for him early, because I was running late, I couldn't find him. And, he comes wandering in with a donut in his mouth and coffee. I say, hey, you were supposed to be here before me. All right, so. It's a holiday every day you have your Joe Daddy. It's a holiday every day. It's a holiday every day you have your Joe Daddy. I mean, if you're speaking to Daddy, your real daddy. Real life daddy. Okay. Hell yes. Okay, what do we have? Raiders, boom, 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 boom. I can't believe Denver. Yeah, Denver. Thank you, Eve. Please do. Drop me a line. Don't cast me off. Throw me a line. Pull me in. No, that's the word. What is the expression? What is the expression? I told you all this year. You should remember. See what I'm doing. The expression, hand over fist, is an old sailor's expression. Okay, let's go. Hand over fist. Hand over fist. You're pulling in the lines. Hand over fist. Okay, hell yeah, that's what I have from Kathy. Robert Stack to Edward G. Robinson. Is there anything you can't do? Edward G. Robinson. Really, did I do? Yeah, that's right, see. No, I don't do him so well, but Robert Stack, well, it'll be a whole new year, Striper, and I'm hoping that you and I can get together soon so we can have a beer. Or whatever it is you drink, Striper. Striper, what do you drink? It's not something like a apple teeny, is it? I'll be disappointed. Okay, let's see. No, you drink what you want. Really, drink whatever you want. I mean, if it's a grasshopper, you want to walk up to a bar and the guy says, yeah, what do you have? I'd like a grasshopper, please. Yes. What? I said a grasshopper. What's a grasshopper? It's on your shoulder, mate. It just jumped up there. I don't know if you know that. Okay. Narissa. Morning. Good morning. Good morning. Invader Rose. Hi, Invader. I'm Invader Rose. Anyone else in the wings want to say good morning? Please, put your toe in the water. It's comfy. It's wet, but we'll take your shoe off first. I mean, let's be realistic. At least take your shoe off. Oh, behave. Tea too. Oh, okay. Well, you'd like to have coffee, tea too. Okay. And spritzers. Spritzers? I thought that was a breed of animal, a dog, a spritzer. No, a spritzer. Like spritzer. Oh, I got that in my eye. My goodness. Someone give me a spritzer to clean that out of my eye, will you? Invader Rose. Sup. Invader Rose tea, okay, or Invader Rose sup. Oh, unless you meant soup. What if your drink of choice was soup? Bartender, I'll have a double scotch. I'll have a martini. And you? I'll have some soup, please. Soup? Well, I mean, you don't want to have a drink first? Water, please. Soup. I posted on Discord a photo of Carrie and my brother and me and myself with oh yes, I saw your work family, only briefly. I could, but here's something I found suspicious, and I was going to mention it to you. I'm not sure Carrie exists. Okay, now play along with me here, folks. When any of you on Discord that saw that beautiful photo of Kathy and her playmates, well, Carrie is always positioned perfectly behind her, as if he's attached to her back, like when Bracy puts up there and there's this, just sits on her shoulder, like Charlie McCarthy, except it's Carrie. And he's right there. And I noticed, I looked at it. I went by, I said, wow, where's Kathy? And I went, oh my God, there they are, in the same position of every photo. And the giveaway is the same hats are on. You have the hats on. It's like your moniker. It's like, are Kathy and Carrie here yet? And people could just scan real quick to see if they see the hats. So maybe it should be Carrie the hat, Kathy the cup, or your Mad Hatters. Anyway, I did see it, and it was. I wanted to mention that. I thought that was amusing, but regardless, it looked like you had a very nice time. Will you be going back there, or will they? Are they going with you, many of them, to your new place once you settle? Or should I be saying that on the air? Forget what I said. Okay. You're in Stucker. There you go. That's Cat. That's the cup. We are stuck in permanent doggy style. Ow. Yeah. See, that conjures up some ideas. I'm an idea guy. You know that. Now I'm hungry. I got you, Invader Rose. You're hungry. What? You would like some soup? Yes. A white wine spritzer. See, a white wine spritzer, really? I mean, come on, mate. We're going to say that you're going to... Oh, man, look at Striper there. He's falling. He's getting all silly. Hey, what's he drinking, mate? White wine spritzers. What was that? It's like white wine with ginger ale or some such nonsense. A white wine and Some sort of fizzy water to dilute white wine. To dilute white wine? What the hell? Just kidding. Maybe you should change your name to Spritzer. I don't think so. Striper, we like Striper. But your girlfriend's name could be Spritzer. So it's Striper and Spritzer were on the subway platform, December 24th, 1937. Was there a platform in 1937? Come on, look, you guys write this crap. You got to make sure it has to make sense. Anyway, you get my drift. Yeah, I do. I hope you take a lot of them with you. If I was up there, I'd hope you would take me, and then I would have a job, a real job. I wish it's, I guess for, a lot of people that do on radio, for example, I do have some experience with it. They will do a show when there are multiple people, maybe for 4 hours, most. But, talking a long time does wear you out, doesn't. So if I'm a couple hours, it's okay. But it would be great to do that for a living. But the thing is, everybody's doing it now, so. Okay. Good point. No, hey, my good friend Striper, he knows that I'm kidding. I'm teasing. I am freezing. Not really, I'm not. It's delightful, but it rhymed with teasing. So you just use a word that rhymes, happen to rhyme regardless of where you are, No, look at the snow. You can play that game with children or with me. I play it with you. Did you say, Eve, did you say a hot toddy? Hot toddy? I think that's got alcohol in it, hot toddy. I think it's T-O-D-D something or other. But there's a play on words. That's cute. I like that. Someday. Okay. So the cup is going to be moving on to new digs, I hope, and she will report back, and then I will give you the report. I will read the report. This just in, the cup has just started. And there's our little thumb girl. Again, back-to-back thumb girls. I think, wasn't it Claire the other day? We had back-to-back, but I had this adorable little picture of Claire, and I think Claire's getting younger and younger, and it's kind of frightening, So it's almost as if I put a picture of Claire up, and then I take it away, right? The next day, there's going to be an Amber Alert there. I mean, my goodness. I'm concerned about Claire. Claire, you look lovely in that photo, and yes, you're young. You're young, but I know you're in your late 20s. Don't you like that, ladies, when I say that? Exception. I apologize to the very young 30, Saren. So, right? You're in your late 20s. I remember when I was in my late 20s. One morning, I think, yeah. That coffee's cold. I don't like it cold. Like everything hot. Hot. I like things hot. Angela would say to me, I'll say, here, taste this. Oh, it's too hot. She says it much more eloquently. But she might say something like, well, I don't want to curse on it. And I will tell you, let me say, yeah. I don't know how you do that. Well, I just open up and put it in. You were playing around with your makeup. Claire, I apologize. I became so discombobulated, elated, that I missed a couple of Skypes, but I did contact. I know we were missing each other. Missing you, missing me. We missed, and Sarah and I owe a Skype too, and Kathy I owe a Skype too, and I just owe a Skype to everyone. So a collective Skype hug to all of you. Though last evening I couldn't sleep. I woke up in the middle of the night. For me, the middle of the night is when I woke up about 4:30. And I hear this beep on my phone. And it was Ivan telling me she was going to do something on here for me. She said, I got that. And I realized, what's she doing up so late? But then she's 6 hours ahead. So I text back, and all of you who know our lovely Irene or Jenny or whatever she's calling herself now, because I know it changes. She is our Wunderkind. I think she's 18 or 19 now, 18 probably. And she is remarkably charming, lovely, lives in France and speaks perfect English. She's French. Her mother said to me, hello, Joe. That's the English interpretation of the French she was using. She's very nice. Anyway, she was texting and we were catching up. And then I realized, well, now it's, 4:45. You better get some sleep. And so that's why I woke up at 9:30. But we were just chatting about different things here and her music and things of that nature. And she is an inspiration to us all. Okay, so let's see. Striper, you haven't updated me on that situation, Striper. She is a peach. Indeed, she is a peach. Iron the peach are very good. You're at the top of your game, love. I love that. You're at the top of your game. So did you see Kathy's picture, her group picture with workers, friends and workers and friends and friends and workers? And the picture of Carrie? It's almost as if she has that mannequin that I always wanted. I wanted, the girls set up here. Someday maybe I'll have them. But, it's like a brace you wear on your back. When they do those two-headed things? Put a brace on your back and you lace it up or Velcro it now across your chest. Ooh, the thought of that. Here, let me get you into that. Okay, so then, and then Carrie's tilting down, just smiling, always is perfect. It's always the same perfect smile. So he's always there, and he's got the hat on. I was just scanning the group quickly because I had to do some other things. I went, well, it's different about this. Everyone's different, but Kathy and Carrie are the same. And then I started to wonder, are they real people? Or is someone masquerading as the Cup and Carrie? It's kind of like a BYOB, Cup and Carrie. You're the BYOB team, Cup and Carrie. Sometimes I'm clever beyond my years. Sometimes I'm just crazy, mostly crazy. All right, it's on Discord, Striper. It sounds like a nice picture. You got to send it to me. Oh, you could see it on Discord. I mean, must we deliver everything to you? He is so needy. All right, there you go. I mean, I jest, not just. Jest. A jest is like this. Jest. Just is like this. Just. You don't get this kind of viewing it just anywhere. Just. Anywhere. Just a minute. What? I'm all right. What's in here? This is coffee, though, and it's too cold to have. This is water. Or as my beloved mother would say, water. She puts an R in everything. Yes, we're from Washington, D.C. She said, Washington. I said, Mom, come on. What are you doing, Mom? I'm doing the wash. Mom, there's no R in that word. Stop. I know what it is. You want to get over here and do it? No, I don't. Go ahead and wash to your heart's content. It's a wash, Mother. Okay. I've tidied up a bit, yeah. Yes, well, what I've done you really can't see except for behind me. You see a music stand that has no music on it. All of my music is electronic. Everything I need is right in front of me. I play the guitar with the music in front of me. Yes, I wouldn't put it behind me in any case if I was going to read it. Because then you have to set up all kinds of mirrors and angles. Really, it's just foolish. You could just put it right there. So I have these nice stands that I could use if friends come over and we were to jam. And I have one over here and one back there. You see it. So, yes, I did tidy up a little. Whoa! This early in the morning, you're drinking whiskey. Are you home alone, dear? No, I'm not home alone. Just the children running around here, and that's all that matters. I mean, really. Just could you stay away from that outlet? No. I'm teasing you, of course. Now you want peaches and soup. Peaches and cream. Ooh. I'm drinking whiskey. Wow, Claire, which one? Oh, Saren. Saren's like, Thanks for asking, Eve. My mom is okay. I need to visit her tomorrow. I will go there. You know, no news is good news if you get my drift, but Mom is living in a different world, but it's okay. She's not in any pain, apparently, and she's healthy as she can be. It's nearly 4 p.m. here. Not a fancy one, just a regular one. So, you know, do any of you ever drink? Yes, just yeah, okay. Have you guys drink vodka? Spit it out, Joe. You know, most vodka tastes the same, and then I have all my snooty friends would say, "Oh, that's rubbish." Well, not really so much, or you think it is rubbish. So they would come over to my apartment, I remember, and I would get, at the time it was, everybody was chilling their Absolute vodka. It was a big thing back in the day in the freezer. So I would take out some Citron Absolute and pour them a little shot or something of it, you know. And then after a shot, after that, I'd make them a drink and say, yeah, let me have a vodka and soda, vodka and tonic or something. Shaken, not stirred. Of course, all my friends, they all walk around in tuxedos and say, shaken, not stirred. But I would do that. But I would give them Smirnoffs, you know. They can't tell the difference. They're like, so someone is sending, what are you sending here? That sounds like, I have to turn the phone off because I'm being distracted by all of these notes. And if I can read them, I will. Now, this came in from, I'm not going to say who it came in from, but these are the type of messages that I get. Okay? I'm just going to say it, and then so you could do the same thing. You could text, you could say something to me private on Discord, and I will read it if it's appropriate. Like, for example, but I'm showing you my hands. It says, but with balls in his hands. But with balls in his hands. So there are no balls in my hands, so it must be someone else. I love all the people that give you information on Nextdoor. Do you have Nextdoor around your country or your world or your neighborhood? It's called Nextdoor, and it's a network that neighborhoods and vicinities have, and somebody contributes. Had dinner last night at Great Greek. It's counter space, but there's seating inside and out. All right then. It's nearly 4. Oh, D is there. Okay, well, D, enjoy your drinks. To Dee, you have a lovely, lovely wife, and we are all happy to know her. She makes our day here and our evenings vicariously wonderful. Carrie said hi to everyone. He's laughing at my theory. Which theory? Oh, the theory of him on your back with his hat on. I wonder, you guys always wear those hats, you know, when you're wearing nothing else, you have those hats on. I'd be disappointed almost if you didn't. Carrie, I think that thing is stuck on there. Yours too, Cup. You can't deny it. In every one of those pictures, I've never seen it fall off, ever. It's amazing. It's almost as if it was a snapshot. Danny was a Scotchman. Now, I would be a bourbon guy. I'm a bourbon, as my friend in New Orleans would say. Have yourself a bourbon. So I like that, but I'm not a Scotch. And I do have a couple friends who are rare friends indeed, in that they can drink both. Actually, they just drink anything. Hey, Joe, what's in the glass? That was some insecticide I had set out here. But, yeah, it's good stuff. I'll have to get some of that. Where'd you get it? All right. Yes, I can imagine Danny sipping that and just pondering life while he's playing his guitar and his lovely family. Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice thought. Nice thought. Kathy, please don't talk about bowls in his hand. Bowls in his hands. Oh, you're not talking about me. Of course not. You sent me a photo with a message. Okay, folks, let's take a look. This could be interesting. Ah, that's a picture of Carrie with bowls in his hand. Christmas bowl. I hope they're Christmas bowls. Yes, they are. Yes, it's very nice. That's lovely. When we have show and tell, I'll put it up there. Not today, though. We want to save some of these things. Yes, you're right. Eve jumping in. Eve throwing in the one-liners. Regarding Carrie and Kathy, he always has her back. He always has her back. He has her back. Meaning, here she's left and she's come back. He has her back. He has her back, all right. I added the all right, so let's take that away. He has her back. Acting classes, they take phrases like that and they say, make it sound like it's something else completely. So, baby has got back is not what I said. Okay. You've never tried bourbon? No, bourbon. Bourbon. Yes, bourbon whiskey. Is it Maker's Mark bourbon? I liked Jim Beam. Also, Knob Creek is very good. Very good stuff. Brandy or sherry? I think you're reminiscing about a couple of twins you went out with one night, Striper. Yeah, I'll take some more brandy and sherry. Okay. You always ask like, what's the name of that sweet red lady? Okay, those are two girls. You're not fooling me, Striper. Stop it. Probably two strippers, but hey, I am not. I have no point. Okay. Let's see. From Saren. Danny had a story that he once ordered a scotch from a restaurant or a bar, and they brought him bourbon. Since it looks similar in color, it certainly does. He didn't notice it until he tasted, and it was such a shock. Well, you know, it's different. To me, Scotch tastes like iodine smells. Now that's an interesting thing. Or like iodine would taste, or like it's got this flat taste, and just bourbon is sweeter. Bourbon. It's a sour mash, I think is what they call it. I really, I don't drink much of it. I have some in the house, but I don't drink it anymore. I can only tell you about the difference between, well, I really can't tell the difference between it. No, I can't. Water and beer, and I drink a watered down beer not all of the time, but most of the time. And then I drink Stella Artois. I drink that when I want to have a little heavier beer, but not, I'm not into real heavy things. Like a lot like the Guinness Stout. Oof, cannot even. I mean, you can put a spoon in the middle of a glass and it stands up. You might ask, why would you want to do that? Just to prove my point, that's all. Okay. What whiskey has you been drinking, man? What whiskey has you been drinking? I think you've been drinking too much whiskey there. He has you been? I mean, even for you, drinking, that would be... I can't wait to get together with you and do a pub crawl. Where is she? Where is? Okay. You've never tried scotch. Smoky and peaty. Oh, isn't that lovely? Is that it's kind of like a thing, yes, and peaty, with lots of flavor. Yes, you might like bourbon. You might like your bourbon, though. Do you like Irish whiskey? You're all thumbs. It's because you're drinking whiskey. I mean, come on, you shouldn't be and I don't want you doing any surgery or having the children help you do surgery while you're drinking whiskey. I'm bland with my alcohol choices. Bland. Okay. I'm bland. It must be a thing from over there in the UK. I'm bland. She's all fingers with you. Oof. Here we go. How long did it take, folks? You guys take bets on when it's going to start sliding down to that region. You're currently drinking Irish whiskey. And do you drink it or just sip it? You don't take a gulp, do you? She's all fingers. I'm currently drinking Irish whiskey. She just dropped the glass when she heard that cup. She just dropped her cup. You wouldn't drink whiskey out of a cup. I mean, if you didn't care, you would. Like you wouldn't drink brandy out of a bottle ordinarily. You want a snifter, right? And you know how you pour a glass. You know this, all of you who are bartenders. You take the snifter, you lay it on its side and pour it. And as the alcohol goes right to the edge, you turn it back up. There's a perfect measurement. Of course, if the glass is too small, of course, it's going to go everywhere. The cup, you know it. Oh boy. Here they're going at it again. Now let's see. For one of them, it's 10:57 in the morning. And for the other one, what is it? 3:58? 7, 8 in the afternoon. Or 4:58. What time is it over there? Is it 5 hours? I know in France and Italy, it's 6 hours, right? In the UK, it's 5 hours, I think, difference. Yes, sliding down to the Netherlands. Oh, yeah. Oh, behave. You girls are just encourageable. And this just came in from Mario. Don't worry, nut busters are hard to kill. Okay. Thank you, Mario, for dropping in, visiting us with encouraging words for the rest of us. So, I'm not sure where to go with that. Okay. Yes, you are bang on. Bang on, mate. That's bang on, mate. Hello, Joe. I have a story about a friend of mine whom I've mentioned before, so I won't attach names to it. But one day, in our youth but not so youthful, so let's go back about 40 years. That puts me where? About 26-ish. No, 26. You can't lie. Okay. And we had met a couple, let's say, ladies. We did. We met some people at a place where they serve alcohol. And so we ended up leaving with them. And we were at some place, I want to say a hotel or somewhere. I don't know why we were there. Now let's keep this honest, because I don't know why we were there, but he went with one person, I went with the other. I'm saying persons because I don't want to be gender specific. Yeah, two girls. And I remember, maybe it was that he was talking too much or something, because after about an hour and a half, we're going to go to the bar and get a drink because, we're drunk when we arrived, and then we were going to get more because we were, that was silly and stupid stuff in those days. And I'm like, gee, where? So I knock on the door. Maybe it was 2 hours, a couple hours. It was a fair amount of time. We're going to meet back, a couple hours. It's, I'm getting hungry and all this stuff. Knock on the door. That's me knocking on the door. See how I have all of the actual props here for this. Okay, knock. At the door. Knock again. And I hear somebody cursing. I said, oh, Jesus. He comes in the door. I said, what? I said, 2 hours, so we're going to get something to eat. I mean, 2 hours? Yeah, but look, I got started late and everything. So after another half hour, he joins us in the bar. And I said, dude, you look kind of weird. What's? And he says, I don't know if this is appropriate for television, but he said, I said, what's with you? And he says, I said, your face, it looks like a glazed donut. I'll never forget that. So we had a good laugh every time we see each other about that one, because you couldn't tell if you couldn't tell. I mean, he may have just washed his face, but it was hilarious. Okay. So, yeah, so I don't know what they were doing. I know what they were doing, but, I mean, you meet somebody in a bar, 2 hours, I mean, you'd probably be sleeping after that, so, depending on your level of, it depends when you start, I guess. And that's enough down there in the Netherlands for me. Okay. I don't know if you meant that literally, but there's one of my dream places to go. The Netherlands? The Nether? Having been to the Netherlands, it is a fun place. Because in the Netherlands, you get Amsterdam, Rotterdam, every damn you want. The Netherlands, I love the Netherlands. I think Claire also likes the Netherlands. Did you say that already? Bang on. Bang a gong. Bang along. Okay. Why are they telling me this? Why would my PIN number change? Somebody have my stuff. And then I looked at it and said, nut busters are hard to kill. Yes, it does take skill, of course, skill. You missed all of us. We missed you, Eve. Throat clearing time, Graves. I'm going to sound like, who's that actor? Well, I don't want to sound like him. Okay. I do. I've been there lots of times. Yes, Claire does love Holland. Okay, now why? What is Holland and what is Netherlands? It's the same place, like US of A in America. Or it's like Barbados and Barbados. You get my drift, right? Okay, when I do that, Kathy, the next day my lower back is in pain that lasts for days. Oh, yeah, don't remind me. I go to the chiropractor today. Just the thought of that, and maybe he'll adjust my back as well. You never know. Yeah, that reminds me, that back's got to be in shape. Well, it would be a good pain to have, actually. Sliding down to the Netherlands. There we go. Is it raining or is it flooding in the Netherlands? Let's talk about that. Or perhaps it's like the desert. The Netherlands is not like the desert, is it? No, I got to start my back. You started talking about my back. Not my back, about the back. So is anyone familiar with the supplement? I'm changing subjects not because of the subject, just because I thought of it in back and muscular pain and okay. That's what this means. Do you know the supplement Zyflamend? Das ist ein Zyflamend. Zyflamend is German. It means fix you up. No, it doesn't. It is, well, I stopped taking it for about, I guess 3 months now. Because I have all of these supplements and it cost me a fortune. So I said, well, I can drop this one out. Well, not so fast there, bud. I was wondering why, and I'm hoping this is going to help my neck that I get treated, but it gives you flexibility. It gives you, it helps with muscles and things of that nature. So I'm hoping that that's the reason I'm back on that stuff now. I doubled it up the other day just to see. It's wet in the UK, but it's not raining. I got you, girl. That's what you like to hear. Oof. I'm distracted a moment here. Okay. Slip and slide in the Netherlands. Yep, we can do that. Whee! I gotta talk to this guy. The lighting changed all of a sudden. These people, you can't find good help these days. Perhaps some people in that group that you were having the photo with your sidekick, your back kick, Carrie, with the cup and carry picture. A cup and carry. That'd be a nice photo. A cup and carry. Or a photo of Carrie with a cup. a picture of Kathy on it, carrying the cup. Anyway, I digress. It's wet in PA, but that's just because I'm here. And it's raining. Or make sure you wear your rubbers, galoshes. Lots of time. What's your favorite place in the Netherlands? No, I'm not talking about that. In the country, the Netherlands. I don't want to hear about Mount Clitoris or whatever it is. I want to talk about the Netherlands, not the nether region, the Netherlands. The Netherlands. So, Claire, I guess I'm asking you, or any of you who have ever been there. I have my faves, but, that's just me. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm going to, would you play amongst yourselves while I get some hot water? Now play vigorously, and I expect you to be spent by the time I get back. Well, not really. I don't want you sleeping on me. Or do I? Lights, camera, and action. Woo, he's back quick. Soon, quickly back, quickly. All right, what happened while I was gone? The center of Rotterdam and Amsterdam. Well, I can relate. Have you ever been to the red light district? I don't have a red light here, but you know what I mean. Let's call it the promiscuous part of town. In Amsterdam. A friend of mine told me that lives there, said, well, that's the tourists go there. I said, yeah, no shit. Wouldn't you go there? If you came to my town and they had that, we're lucky to have some rundown strip club down on Route 1. But if you if you arrive in Amsterdam, you are going to hit the bars. This struck me when I was in Germany. Guys and girls. Now, this is the first time. This was a long time ago before the internets. Before we had the internets and we could do this. All right, so you had none of that. You didn't even have you had cell phones, maybe. Bricks, So, my point. Girls and guys are out on dates. It's a Friday night. And they're watching live sex on stage taking place. This is a date night. The place is jammed, and they're watching these people. They're drinking and everything, and watching people cavort on stage. You can't get that in this country, I tell you. Well, not as far as we know. It's in private club, but anyway. So they're going at it. Just you pay a cover, and then when they get off stage, people applaud nice, and they're having their drinks. Packed house, right? And then they show pornographic movies on 2 screens while you're waiting for the next act to come in. I mean, now those people know how to party. I mean, what? Well, needless to say, I mean, I closed that place down. It was fun. Okay. I don't know if they still do it. Yes, I spent a month one weekend in Amsterdam. I did. I don't think my friends saw me. Well, I saw them when we got to the first place, and then I saw them on Monday, and that was Friday night. And the only thing we could remember was, we got to come back here. You need your headphones. Why? Let's use mine. I need my headphones. Welcome everyone, and we're going to take a trip to Amsterdam. Striper, that is a place we should go and do a video from. Yeah, live feed from Amsterdam. Whoa. I mean, that is a wild place. People sitting in the windows. Yeah, man. That was too much fun. That was in my youth. You want to scale that mountain, do you? Yes, that's a slippery slope. That's a slippery slope, believe me. So I'm told, you know. It is awesome. Obviously, Amsterdam. Obviously, have you been to the red light district? All the girls are dressed in their little outfits, their schoolgirl outfits, and they're all there. And so now, have any of you girls been to, you young ladies been to, let's see, Amsterdam? And Claire, who's a bit mischievous, sticks her arm right up in the air. Claire? Oh, yes, and the red light district is beyond belief, teacher, sister, whatever you are. I know, that's our Claire. Claire, have you ever done that? Of course. I've only known about 3 people who've even tried it. Yeah, I do it, so. Claire, have you ever with yeah, okay. So, I'll tell you a story about once on a farm. Yeah, sure. I didn't say anything. You said farm, didn't you? I'm in a little trouble by that girl in that back row there. Okay. Hey, Kathy, Amazon is delivering today a book I ordered on the tour history of Rush. We're going to music now. You're going to take my whole jive, my whole degenerated conversation and run it into popular music. Rush, yeah, man. All right. Okay. I'll sit here and just watch the Rush story. My honeymoon was in, oh. Yes, but in your honeymoon is usually devoted to your, oh, behave. You are something up. MDS from Amsterdam. What a dream indeed. You better believe it. The MDS Hotel. No-tel. The Hotel No-tel. MDS. It's a brand worth examining. Write that down, would you, Eve? It's a brand worth examining. May December Society. Go ahead. Dive in. Excuse me. Good morning, Charlie. You're just waking up. I woke up not long ago, actually. Well, at 9:30. 09:30, actually. In Washington, D.C., we used to have a place years ago called the 9:30 Club. My son was in high school and he was doing some DJing. He said, Dad, or Pops, he calls me one or the other. Hey, I got a gig at the 9:30 Club. I said, that's still around? I don't know. That's kind of a seedy place. Yeah, you know. So, indeed, it's a seedy place. You know, this very angelic-looking young man would wander into the most unusual places. Well, that's where you get that experience. But that's not why you go there, for that experience. You go there for you know what, but you end up with experience many years later. And to talk about it on a screen with no wires? Good morning, Charlie. Excuse me. Good morning, Joe Daddy. The Hotel No-Tell by MDS. Nice. Or, as in my case, the Yes-Tell. It's a boutique. Some of us go to the Yes-Tell because in the Yes-Tell, in the coffee shop, in the restaurant, in the bar, everybody's exchanging ideas and telling one another what they witnessed or what they did in the Yes-Tell. So I have to go to the Yes-Tell because that's what I do. I have to, you know, if it was No-Tell, I'd just sit here and just, like when we first started out, Remember, Claire, those days? It was kind of like fumbling and figuring out where we were going. We were kind of like doing a blog, trying to, but it was live and it was fumbling. But I reminded when I just took a break a moment ago, I thought, well, I should do this. Maybe we're going to do, I don't know if I could do New Year's Eve. Maybe. I'm hoping Angela's here. New Year's Eve. If not, maybe I'll spend it with all of you, but you guys will be out having fun. But election night in the U.S., let's watch the returns live, shall we? So boring, Joe. You're going to be bored. You're going to bore the people to death. Speaking of boring the people, there's another meaning of the word bore. Okay, so let's see now. Let's senile. Okay. That's the older version of the show. The Ramadan. Yes. Oh, yes, of course you would. I think that is a host hotel chain. I think so. Maybe Hilton owns the Ramadan. She bought you the Joe and Angela shirt? Really? Well, that's very nice. Well, that's very lovely, Tiff. Thank you, dear. Thanks. That's nice to know. But it came in pink. That was a light. That's not pink over here. That hurts, actually. The Ramadan shirt. No, that's your fault, Eve. The Joe and Angela shirt is pink. It doesn't come in blue. I guess it does, though I've never seen it in blue. Really? Let's see. I have them over here. You would like me to do New Year's Eve? We're sitting, we drink some champagne together, but you'd be already getting it. You would be bringing the year in with a bang, and we're not going to be able to witness that. And we'd like to do that. We'd like to witness all of that. Yeah. And of course, we have New Year's Eve before Chicago, before Colorado, and before the surfer dudes out there in California, dude. Be your Dick Clark New Year's Eve. Yes, it's Dick Clark. Before he dicks you. Right, okay. Let's see. That's what they used to say about Richard Nixon. Well, I'm Dick Nixon. God, I hadn't even tried to do that. Be our Dick Clark. Oh, that's sweet. I hadn't thought about Dick Clark in a while. Yeah. Bring it in with a bang. Yeah, that's lovely. You bring the year in with a bang. Mm, 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 mm. I hope someone. No, I'm not going to start rapping. Claire will leave. God, don't do that rap thing. Yeah, please. Well, I could do it. I could do it as Bill Clinton. Maybe, not yet. Bill Clinton rap. It's plastic wrap. Okay. Really? You won't be. Oh, playing the violin, of course. Oh, well, maybe we'll spend New Year's Eve together. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Ooh. No, that was before. Sorry, wrong holiday. Anita Lodge knows to do Richard Nixon. Well, that's a visual impression, but yes. I used to have a tricky dick, you know, the plastic mask that had the string behind it. We all had those things back in the day. It was crazy. You know, back when things were less complicated, you know, like a mask company would do an imprint and they'd sell a bunch of masks, and that's the only place. You can't really do 3D printing. Back then you could do it, but only, you know, there. It's not like you could put it on a computer. This is putting something on a computer in 3D. This is what it looks like. If you look inside the computer, it's actually some person in there going, does it look like this? You see? Do it, Joe. So, Happy New Year show, huh? Oof. I don't know. You had a strap on. No, not a strap on. Oh, you mean the nose? Oh, fake. Yes, that's what it was, right? That's what it was. Those were the days, right? It's Dick Clark before. Yes. All right. They have an option on there. Pick the colors. Okay, you send me that, please. So you selected the color you want, but they sent another color. You wanted it in blue and it came in pink. And that's the one you wanted, the well, I don't have much to do with that other than if they didn't send it to you. I'm curious and we need to talk to them about that. Yes, a bigger nose for Richard Nixon. You won't have. Remember that big from the helicopter? Man, times have changed with our presidents. You know, they've changed in that the media and those things has changed so much. Okay, let me take a look. I see something's in here. Tiffany, I see you, dear. Let me look. Oh yeah, see, you know what? So you ordered blue and it came. Yeah, that's the only color I know of it. I'm going to mention that to Angela and see what. Maybe we can get in touch with them and see what happened. I apologize. I don't know why that happened. That's the only one we have is the pink one. But when they offer other colors, you would think. Yes, so talk to Teespring. We will talk to, of course. We will do it. We'll follow up on that, and I will get back to you, and I will find out what the hell's going on, if I can. Yeah. Yes, yeah, you're right. They can. They deal with it. So I will check with them, but you can also speak to them yourself if you ordered it and say, hey, what the hell happened here? It's like ordering anything and the wrong thing comes. I guess you can send it back. But thank you for purchasing that, even in the wrong color. But we'll see if we can check with Teespring yourself, Tiffany, and I'll find out, and I'll get our investigative reporter looking into it. Not you, Striper, not in this one, not this one. So, any football games on today? Yes, there's one tonight, isn't it? The Orange Bowl? The Orange Bowl. So my cousin, team won. He plays for Notre Dame, and they won the other day up in, I didn't even know they were playing in Orlando. It's an hour and a half from here. I could have driven up and watched it. But to be honest, it was raining and was rather nasty, but they won their football game. He goes to the University of Notre Dame. Notre Dame. Yep. Okay, because let me see this about your fiance. Because my fiance wants one himself the shirt. He does not want it in pink. He wants to have a shirt like mine. He wants blue to match. You have a blue one. You have a blue one in that particular model shirt. So you've ordered a blue one before, but it came in pink this time. Well, you need to contact them because they screwed up your order. And then let me know then contact me the same way and let me know what they said. Okay? Thanks, Tiffany. Because we wanted to make it right. Here at MDS, we like to have our finger on the pulse. We like the throbbing. We like to feel it. There'll be a tour to Mount. Oh yes, we have we make our own Sim City, right? We make create our own world. It's like a Greek thing with Mount Clitoris up here, you know. Well, I'm the governor, and everybody gets names, but they're all thematic, okay? By mentioning the mountain should tell you the theme. The only planet visible in this world that has that mount, the only planet you could see at night is Uranus. It's amazing. It's visible by the naked eye. You know, folks, you just don't get this tuning in anywhere. This is real Vegas humor. Yes, I'm working on a stand-up, but stand-up's very hard. And stand-up pays well. It doesn't pay really well unless you are a big star. A buddy of mine was a stand-up comedian in New York City while I worked there. He was an actor. I met him. I said, what do you do? He says, I'm a comic. Yeah, I said, yeah, that's funny. He said, no, really. I said, yeah, I know. That's why I said it like that. See, people don't get me all the time. They think what are you, stupid? No, I know exactly what I said. Except sometimes here in case someone wants to hold me to it. Yeah, and he said that he'd work at a club, he'd go to Caroline's or one of those places, and they'd have, okay, I'm going to give you 3 minutes at 2:15 a.m. You get up there, place is still jamming, New York. Do his 3 minutes, boom. And depending, you get like $25. So I guess that's okay, but you can't do it for like an hour and make gobs of money. You get 3 minutes, and you better hope you can hang on to 3 minutes, because at the end of 3 minutes, your mic goes dead. Sometimes in competitions, if you've ever been to comedic competitions, those mics go dead all the time. Somebody's just ready to hit a punchline, and you hear the audience go, "Oh, come on, time's up, sorry." And they're walking off, and they shout the punchline. You have to have it together. So you better be working in it. And there's not a comedian alive that doesn't work on their bit on, in front of a mirror. You have to do that. All right. That's right. Saren is right there. I know you get it. Yeah, I know you got it. I know you get it. I knew that about you, Saren. Saren. So, yeah. So what else is going on? It was the weather. It was fairly mild, wasn't it? Except perhaps for some rain over Christmas. Hasn't been snowing much. I was talking to my friend up north, and he said, "We haven't had much snow." And I said, "Yeah, well, maybe you're out of the woods." And I said, "Wait a minute, this is December. January, February, March. I've seen snow in April up north, but you're usually out of the woods. At least then, and those of you who live up there know what I mean. When you get a snow that's late, like end of March, beginning of April, you feel you're kind of out of the woods there because it's going to melt fast, and it's like the last one. But when you get a blizzard in early January or in January, you're like, "Oh my God, when is this going to end?" Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't end. And it snows the rest of your life. In the winter, of course. No, well, to each his own, but the planet Uranus, that's in the MDS sim world. Eve, I know your mind is working. How can you create this on a card or something with the Mount Clitoris and off in the sky? What are you looking at? Your anus is glowing tonight. Glowing, how do you mean? Okay. The most weird, the most weird thing happened to me. Much more weirder than my personality. Well, is it? Yes, thank you, Saren. I know you've come to expect those things. Yeah. Well, I mean, I've watched that. That's a long time ago. Again, the Sim City stuff, right? So, someone please interpret Nurali's story there. I'm not really sure what that is. It sounds awful, but Your fiance has a sense of humor. Well, that's a good thing to have. That's probably the only sense I have, is one of humor. I was not really good on the common sense. Or the dollars and cents, for that matter. But I know a fragrance. I like those scents. Yes. Oh, yeah. A sense of humor. Humor. In Tucson, Arizona. I've been to Tucson, Arizona. I flew out there once. I had a girlfriend once who surprised me all the way. Okay. This is back when you could do these things. And I may have mentioned this before. If I do, just say repeat. No, you may not say that. My son and his friends, they always say repeat, and that means they've already heard it. If I did that, everybody would be shouting repeat at me, but then other people coming in would not hear the story, so too bad, listen. So it was my birthday, or getting to be my birthday, and I was being surprised with a trip somewhere. Okay. Pretty nice trip, actually. So I had to go to the airport. Well, even the airport was a mystery. I wasn't sure where we were going, but I figured it was either train station or airport because bags were in that. So go to there, but I didn't know where we were going. And until the last minute, I mean, walked in and I couldn't look at the signs or anything. Couldn't even look at the gate, what the name is, until I heard them announce our flight to Tucson will be boarding in 20 minutes. And I'm thinking, Tucson? And I was being treated on my birthday to a wonderful resort in Tucson where I could play golf. This is a long time ago, Let me see, 1980s, 80 maybe, where I could play golf and we could drink and have fun and be merry. Not be married, just be merry. It's a distinct difference in the English language, as some of you are struggling with that, okay? Merry, being merry, and be married. No, they're all lovely. But anyway, I don't want anyone to. So that was a nice vacation. And I remember that because Tiffany said she lives in Tucson, Arizona. It's a great place. Angela asked while I was gone, why I wasn't with my family for Thanksgiving, and it. Really? She asked you that? Oh. Did she ask you? I thought I asked you that too. Oh, maybe I did. Anyway, that's interesting. Well, that's good that there was some sort of impact. Why wouldn't you spend Thanksgiving with your family? Because, well, my family is crazy. So, you know, it's not that big a deal to me. My family. It was Angela's family I spent Thanksgiving with. It was nice, I think. It's rare if it snows down here in Tucson, Arizona. But when it does, it's very little, and it doesn't last long. But it snows. It snows on Mount Lennon. It snows on Mount Lemon. You can see the mountains with the snow on top. That's like in Las Vegas, you can see the snow-capped mountains. It's like in Santiago, Chile, which is beautiful. The Andes Mountains. You fly over the Andes Mountains, they're gorgeous. They've had some unrest down there, though, recently. And Chile, or Chile, as we say here, Chile is usually more stable. No, I don't mean that it holds horses, although, you know, it could be stable named Chile. Where'd you get that steed from? Oh, Chile stables. Really? So, for those of you following along, the stables in MDF SimCity would be called Chile stables, where you can ride a steed or they can ride you instead. You see that? Instead of. Come on, work with me. Instead. Well, I'd like to take one of those steeds out. Do you want the steed, or do you want the steed? What the hell's the difference? Well, this one you mount, the other one mounts you. Bam. You folk know how to have some fun down here. Well, it's an imaginary place, so, you know, whatever. Oh, I had said that she was wondering, I left for Thanksgiving. Yes, that's right. We had a discussion off the air and mentioned Striper. Striper. Sometimes I call you Striper when I know your name. It's weird. So, so most people, their names are here. Claire Bell, Claire. Saren, Infantino, Saren. Tiffany, Machado, Tiffany. Striper 101. 101 is an odd last name. It's almost like a route, a route. A route you take, a route is a road. I'm not sure which it is, but some people say the same thing. But 101 is interesting. Is that kind of Greek, Lithuanian? Striper 101. Yes. Well, for so long, the cup thought it was a stripper. Or not really. The bot thought it was you were a stripper. But I guess they've acclimated themselves to our diverse group here at MDS. So now, apparently, you'll have to get rid of that stripper pole. No, it's a striper pole. That's right. I love my striper name. Claire Bell is a nickname of, isn't it really? It's adorable. Claire Bell. Is it a term of endearment? Ring my bell, Claire. No. Sorry about that diversion a little bit. I just kind of, yes, I walked off with it. Joe Daddy. Okay. You often don't get jokes like that because I tend to take things literally if I'm not expecting otherwise. But with me, you're expecting otherwise. Is that what you mean? I don't know if that's good or bad. But it's nice to know that you're expecting. No, you're not. Okay. So, yes, what else is in the news here, my friends? Salvation through redemption, yielding peace, and everlasting righteousness. Jeez, that's an entire sermon in itself. Yes, I know. Stupid Twitch. Well, they used to. You would say way worse things, and they would hold my high. Striper. Yeah, well, it must be a code we don't know about. Maybe there's some language you don't know what striper means. Striper. Yes, because I'm a petite little Tinkerbell. You are a little Tinkerbell. You're flooding. All we have to do, we kept the wings out of your thumbnail today. Yes. Yes, we know that you're a little Tinkerbell, a little fluttering little butterfly of love. No, I didn't Kathy, stop. You break down everything I say, but fly. It was just a little thing to say, just a cute little butterfly. Like a lovely moth. Nah, a colorful moth, no, butterfly. Well, Kathy, most people, right, are taller, I think. There's nothing wrong with you, a petite little spinner. You both are. There you go. So when you guys get together and you're sitting at a bar and someone come over, oh, Kathy, who's your friend? This is my tall, no, this is my tall friend, Claire. There you go. And then Claire gets up to go to the ladies' room or just stands up or she's going to dance on the table. And the person's like, well, your friends? What? So your friends, or this is your tall friend. And then the music you hear. Dun, 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 dun. That's good. I love those little. I like those fun little things. Well, I think you both embrace your selves perfectly. You embrace one another. No, that's not what I meant. You are both beautiful. Let's stop right there. You're both beautiful. We weren't talking about beauty. I know that. We were talking about they were funning about their height. I am 2 taller than you. 8-year-olds are taller than me. Maybe I should be Kathy the Spinner Jablonski. No, you're the cup. Forget it. You got the cup moniker. Your cup holds all of that passion. It holds all of that wisdom. It holds all of that BS. It holds everything that is dear to me. You always have a long conversation with the bartender until he kicks you out of the bar. Really? How rude. You're not giving him a tip? You want a tip? Save your money. That's the tip. I missed your last message. Okay, let me scroll that way. Tiff, let's see. You know, and sometimes I will do that. I got the snow. Sometimes it's rare if it snows down there. Is there something? Oh, Tiffany, you missed my last. Let's see, Claire's going to point out to me. Wait a minute, isn't that the last one? It snows on Mount Lemon, and you can see the mountains with snow on. Oh, your fiance bought you a laptop for Christmas. How lovely. That's very nice. I can buy my own laptop. But I don't use it. I don't use my laptop. I have it in case I need it. That's a wonderful gift. A wonderful gift, certainly, Tiffany. He must enjoy your company very, very much. Oh, he's your fiance, so yes, he is. He does, apparently. It holds all the coffee. That's what matters to me, and me as well. That's right. Hello, Shubham. Hello, thank you for stopping in and saying hi. Say hello to everyone. My name is James Nurali. James. Okay, James. Okay, let me see. Did I miss something from you before, James? Let's remember James' name is Nurali is James, okay? Commit to memory, please, staff. Thank you. James. Who left the phone open? Now, let's see. Now, I'm Nurali. I always have a long conversation with, oh, okay. Oh, I see. Yes, you. What bar were you on? Where were you? What bar? The most weird thing happened to me. Where are the members I found? I'm not sure what that is, and that's frightening, whatever the hell it was. And May December just keeps plugging along, you know. Tiffany Image. Tinkerbell is a fairy. It's just a tiny little thing. Tinkerbell would just fit in your hand. Flitteridge. I did get that. I got that computer, the laptop. So now you can voo Joe Daddy. And you know what vooing Joe Daddy is? It is when you wake up or when you're in bed and you open up the laptop, or if it's on the television screen, it doesn't matter. I prefer the television screen, of course. But if I'm on your computer and you open it up, you can see me. And you can imagine I'm looking at you, however you are presenting yourself, and you are vooing, means viewing, vooing this. If you are getting busy with your fiance, for example, I'm not assuming anything, but let's be realistic. If you're getting busy and I'm on the screen, you're voodooing. You get the difference? You're vooing or you're voodooing. Okay. I'm glad we cleared that up because I know many of you missed that on the exam at the end of the quarter there. Used to have a crush on Peter Pan. Well, you know, it wouldn't be much to crush Peter Pan, right? Oh, let's Tinkerbell. Well, Peter Pan could flit around too. Sandy Duncan, I think, was the original Peter Pan, wasn't she? I mean, not the original, but in the film, Tinkerbell was played in a later film with Robin Williams, Julia Roberts, I believe. Was it Robin Williams? Yes, and who else was in that movie? Anyway, yeah, good movies. I must return the phone back before. Am I the only one having difficulty following that entire conversation James seems to be having with himself? I'm not sure. I always have a long conversation with the bartender until he kicks me out of the bar. Oh, then it would be difficult, and that would be rude. Unless you're being obnoxious or something, and then they kick you out, which makes perfect sense to some. All right, then what? Then you said, I must return the phone back before Raleigh. Okay. Oh, because you played with her phone. She kicked you out of the bar because, first of all, I thought it was a guy who kicked you out, but now, was I making a stupid assumption? Let me see. With the bartender until he kicked me, that gave me gender. You see, when you say he, it associated with a male who was kicking you out of the bar, but apparently it was a female, and you were playing with her phone. Why would you do that? Why would anyone touch someone else's phone? I wouldn't want to put my fingerprints on someone else's phone because I watch enough of those CSI movies, TV shows. I don't want my print ending up in some weird, well, they've been in weird places, but you know what I mean. Don't you? Well, this was just a, you know, a wonderful Christmas for you, and you got a new cell phone. He must be very sweet on you. Why is your fiance? Usually you hear fiance, it's got some sort of, you know, meaning to it. Like you are betrothed or you are about to be abducted or something. You know, something like that. Me, I'm looking for a finance. Yes, I said that. Finance. Oh boy. And Kathy, the cup came right up with show me the money this morning. Yo. Thank you. Yes, okay. Oh, I see. I see that it was sent. Yes, I see you sent in blue. Yeah, because you could just click on the thing. Yes, I know how that works, but I'm sorry that they didn't send you the blue inlet as you wished. That's going to be some, I'm telling you what, that will be. If I saw someone walking with that t-shirt on, I would have to stop them and say, where on earth did you get that t-shirt? And somebody's going to say, you talking to me? Yeah, that t-shirt you're wearing there. That's lovely. Where'd you get? Oh, got this. It's a garage sale. I didn't even know what it meant. Yeah, thanks so much. Thanks for the recognition. Oh, that's you. You don't look anything like that. Yes, I know. Like, what are you, 100 or something? Yes, not quite, but yeah, or something. Stripper money. Yeah, baby. Well, I just won't get it. No, no cover charge. I just want to take these $2 and put them right in that girl's bum. I mean, right in, you know, close. Yes, I drink fiancé coffee the same way. I don't put anything in my coffee but coffee. That's right. I drink black coffee. Captain Hook. Of course you do prefer Captain Hook. Used to have a crush on Peter Pan. That's Tiffany. My favorite to Peter Pan. I'm currently, okay, Tiffany, I know when I was younger, Peter Pan was one of my favorite novels. We go from Peter Pan stories to stripper money. You get everything here, folks. I mean, this is, you can't make this up. Well, you could, but you know, this is real life. This is a look inside the real life workings of the May December members, the Joe Daddy members, not members. No, what do we call it? Friends, the friends of Joe Daddy. Stripper money. Again, friends of Joe Daddy. Strippers. Okay, friends of Joe Daddy. Mannequins. Again, friends of Joe Daddy. Someday, they'll be sitting on that sofa behind me, scaring the hell out of me every time I just walk in the room. But maybe in some videos I will tear their heads off, do some things like that. Or maybe I will go swimming with them in the pool and find them floating in there. The possibilities are endless. Some will be naked, some will be clothed, some will be, you know. Look for that. And everyone's saying, you know, Joe's really weird, isn't he? And I would say this is your first indication. You haven't been tuning into every episode, have you? Okay, so stripper money's the last thing I have, and then there's a message that was retracted, so or redacted, retracted. Now redacted is crossed out. It was just retracted. There you go. Nothing like waiting for the UPS truck or the mail truck or whatever. Just 10 stops away, and you will have your rush book. Kind of like it's a contradiction, isn't it? If it's a rush book, it's taking a while. I mean, there was a reason. I mean, rush. When I was in the messenger delivery trucking business, we used to have rush, and then we'd have double rush. And our competition would come in, and they'd say, well, we can do it for $1.50 more. We would put a double rush on it. They said, Joe, what can you do about that? I said, they're just lying to you. It's the same crap that we do. We're going to get it there as soon as we can. You want me to call it a double rush and charge you more? No, I guess not. All right, then. Yeah. Back in the day, there was an old way to increase your rates. I sort of did it, and you don't really get caught. Here's the thing, for all of you in business. You really can't today. Everything is recorded. Like, you know, police can't hit anyone with a billy club because of the body camera if it's on, you know. So, and likewise, in business, you can't do this thing that I'm about to tell you. So you have a lot of customers, tons of customers, and they're very happy with you. And I say, you know, we need to really we need to bump our margins by that much. And I have a meeting with the staff. So, okay, look, here's what we're going to do. On Monday, I want you to increase the rates by 10%. Even the people with special rates, even the people take them up 10% special rates. Take everyone. But Joe, that's going to open up a can of worms. I said, a can of worms? Really? If you have 100 customers, I would say, and you're doing well, I would say maybe 15, maybe, would say something. So that Monday comes, we send them out. I mean, this was back manual stuff. I received 10 callbacks. Hey, Joe, you increase your rates? Yeah. But see, I had something prepared. It was a letter. I had my assistant type it up. In those days, secretary, type this up. Are you going to put this out? I said, no, it's going to sit on my desk. I never know what you're doing, Joe. I said, yes, just stick with me here. So, and I would say, when they would call me, yeah, send them in here. Joe, what the hell's going on? Did you increase your rates? Yeah, I did. You didn't get the letter? Letter's sitting right here on my desk. Damn. I'll have a messenger bring it right over. No, don't worry about it. I just wish I had received it. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry about that. Increase the rates. Okay, so let's see. Truck driving job so he can pay the bills. Well, any job is hopefully to pay the bills. I mean, unless you do this, isn't a job at all. It's an affection I have for all of you. Okay. What are you saying that compliment? Oh my God, girl. Dee's a lucky guy. Well, you know, he knows it too. And he better just watch out. I can't wait to meet him too. Handsome man, nice man. I can tell he's a nice man. He wedged me right in between stripper money and my Rush book is 10 stops away, but I appreciate it where it fell, right in between those two characters. Stripper money. My dear Claire. Oh, that's sweet. And without much sleep at all. Tiffany, are we fumbling a little bit there? You retracting statements? Why, you didn't say that, did you? Actually, when it says retracted to you, we can't see it either, so. Retracted is retracted. So the coaching carousel, I forgot I've got to look into that as soon as I'm on. Well, it's 12:09 already. I've been having such a marvelous time just rambling on and on talking to all my loves. My wonderful friends. Well, for one, I'm going to head down to Striper's place. I want to be there by the time 10 stops away reaches him. I'm in a rush there. Okay. Oh, that's great. Good for you. You found a wedding dress online. How lovely. Claire, you're very sweet. Okay. Hey, everyone. Thank you so much for being here today. And thanks to the newcomers for jumping in, too. A few of you. Yeah, so you can get it when it's time. Yes, of course. You wouldn't want to get the dress after the wedding, because that'd be kind of like, and don't fall for this, Tiffany. Oh, but love, your dress isn't coming until the week after, which we'll have to push the wedding back. Don't push the wedding. Find another dress. That's a tip. Coming to you from all the good hands people at MDS. Good hands, good fingers. Goodbye. Wow, that'd be a good tagline, wouldn't it? Good hands, good fingers. Good night. Good morning. Good afternoon. I'm going to the chiropractor this afternoon, so I'll tell you all about it on New Year's Day. Or maybe New Year's Eve. Oh, man, I don't know. I don't know that I'm prepared for that. I have to see if Angela's around, because I try and do something like that myself, I might just say something stupid. Well, what was this whole couple of hours? It was love. And we started our sim MDS with the planet Uranus in the sky, glistening. Mount Clitoris to climb, a slippery slope, Mount Clitoris. I want you all to keep that in mind. Saren, have a wonderful day. Claire, thank you, darling. Well, we'll see if we can do it or not, or if I'm doing it. If it's a solo act, I'll need some help. So listen, everyone, please have a great day. And if anything mood strikes you and you want to chat with me, just send me a message in one of the many, many ways you can reach me. And no, Claire, I haven't opened up the Joe Daddy Instagram yet. Still MDS. May December Society at gmail.com. At May December Society Instagram. Our Facebook group by the same name. No, not same name. May December Society. You see. What am I missing? Oh, MayDecemberSociety.com. And don't forget our YouTube channel, where you are right now. There's some vintage YouTube videos to watch. I'll see you all later. Thank you so much for being patient and being my patient, because I'm also the doctor. haven't been to the doctor in a while. Maybe he'll arrive in the new year. Maybe. I'll see you guys. Bye. No, so long, my friends.